People think anyone can blow up. People like Lone can't. Their voice is for a certain audience. But think about Playboi Carti at the beginning of his career. Like, I would have never have thought that, you know, he'd be able to get to like Die Lit level. Like, it was so niche, I guess. But I guess New York, I'm Ellie Raw. How did it in my song? That's kind of like mainstream sounding, like it's pop rap. So I guess he already showed signs of being huge. But you're right, like maybe Destroy Lonely's a little bit more niche, like Young Thug. But even Young Thug had hits like Lifestyle and other ones I can't even remember at the top of my head. Ken Carson gonna blow up before Destroy Lonely? Well, of course, he already did blow up before Lonely. Now Ken is like getting listened to by like NBA players and shit. And yeah, Thug was a pioneer. He was the first one to sound like him. He kind of came from like Lil Wayne, but I don't think Lil Wayne and Young Thug are that similar in voice. But yeah, I think Destroy Lonely, before anything, he just needs to drop an album. Then we'll be able to predict like how big he can really get. Like, you know, after Project X and the great publicity Ken Carson got, and then him being able to trend on SoundCloud and shit, like he just knows how to market himself. And then he's got like his little merch line. He be making hella bread off that. Destroy Lonely, he didn't have as early as a start as Ken. Like Ken, we were talking about at the end of 2020. We listened to what Yale and Teen X Relapsed, whereas Lonely, I didn't start listening to him like or like hearing about the leaks and shit until I don't know 2021, maybe even later. No, it was 2021 for sure, but it wasn't as early as Ken. And plus he hasn't even dropped like a project under Carti yet, which will get a little bit more push by like, even if it's organic, by like blogs and pages, because it's an official release. Whereas some of the songs on his Spotify he didn't even promote, so you don't even know if like some dude just ripped off of a Spotify bootleg software account or whatever it's called, if they released the song for Lonely. And then he's got his archive page, which is basically more popular than his official releases. I don't see Summrs getting too big, but realistically, any of these artists have the fan base to like blow up a song. And then if it's they all have the capability of making big songs, but from the music they generally make, I don't think Summrs would go like mainstream. I don't even think he's trying to go mainstream. I think he's comfortable where he's at. He's making over 100K a year. Once you're doing that, like what else can you ask for at that point? Like you're just blessed. Like right now, I don't try and go viral. I just try to like chill, go to the Bahamas, enjoy myself, because we all gonna die one day. And the money gets put back onto the poker table. You can't take it with you. I don't know how I got there. I'm probably just high. But Summrs, I do think he has the capability. Now, will he make that pop song? Probably not. But he's still doing his shit. Summrs can blow. I feel like his label not pushing him like they should. His label doesn't push him at all. I'm pretty sure he doesn't even release under his label. He releases under DistroKid or some shit. And his label lets him do it. I think that they stopped pushing him when like the allegations came out, and that now they just like let him do his thing. So all the money goes to him though. Like they don't take a cut, but they very soon they could go take a cut. They could just be like, yo, you owe us this much money. I don't know. That's just what I've been told though. And yes, Summrs could care less about blowing up. And that goes with most of these rappers. Like, it always seems like there's a huge competition, but everybody, I feel like, in my opinion, when you get a little bit of clout and like you make enough money to just like full-time income to not have to work and like you're not struggling anymore, what is there to be sad about? There's competition for sure, but like Like, you mad at someone else for making like $10,000 more than you a month? Like, dude, you're chilling. Maybe it's a distro deal. Nah, Summrs. Let me look. We can go on Summrs Spotify right now. Because if it says nothing, he signed a Victor. So remember that. See, it just says Summrs. He is quite literally signed Summrs. Whereas some of these other projects, Intoxicated was also an independent release by him. At least, I don't know which song it was, or if there are any songs, but he is signed to Victor, right? Him and Autumn, like Victor was the Zach Bia before Bia took over, like Yeet and all them rappers, the new SoundCloud wave. Victor got like the 2018, 2019 Summrs Autumn wave. Is signing a deal smart in the long run? It depends. It depends completely on the deal. Like, if you're getting more money than you think you're gonna actually make on it independently, then it might be a great deal. But if they give you like a measly 10,000 and then you're locked into a 3-year contract or a 3-album contract, like, that's buns, bro. But if you have like creative control, like it's a distro deal, then it's better. But again, like, there's a lot of terms in a contract that will really dictate if it's a good deal or not for you, and everyone's different. You think the Kobe wave started to die down? You haven't heard people talk about ssgkobe in a while. I think he's still doing his thing. He kind of slowed down with music. Yeah, I was seeing that too. I mean, he just dropped a SoundCloud tape that I thought was pretty good. Like, I remember we were listening while playing Apex, and I was like, God damn, all these songs bang, except for like maybe one that was like, all right, it wasn't anything crazy. But like, look at this. So if we go on my page, I can kind of tell, and this is another reason that I like to run my Instagram page. I can kind of tell the interest in a certain subject based on the engagement of certain posts. So this ssgkobe post, you can see right here, it's been out for like 4 hours. It's only got like 400 likes. So just for reference, the Uzi like posted a little bit earlier than that, 1800, Yeet 16, and these will go to like over 2 or 3. Autumn 1300, which was posted right before the ssgkobe, and then right after that was Summrs, and this already passed ssgkobe. So this shows that people might not care about the new music that he previewed on IG Live because it has way less engagement than a lot of the posts. Even Can 404, and this was posted like pretty recently, and it passed ssgkobe. So it just shows like, but it also could be an audience disparity, and that like people who follow me they're more into like the Yeet side, which is like darker, and then ssgkobe kind of like pop. He's one that doesn't necessarily fit into the underground in a way, because he's more going the pop route. He's not like a SoundCloud rapper. He doesn't sound like a SoundCloud rapper. He sounds like he would drop music on Spotify, you know what I mean? Whereas the rest of them, they sound like SoundCloud rappers. Coaches don't fit in the underground. That's true, but he does more numbers. Let's check out ssgkobe's monthly listeners actually, because maybe he's just doing better on just different platforms. Again, it could be an audience disparity type thing, not necessarily. Okay, so we got 1.6 mil. Escape Your Love got 2 mil. Okay, Thrax got 27, so he killing it. 1.6 versus what? Like, what does Sofago have? He probably got like 3. 2.6. Damn, it's been going down because he hasn't been dropping. But I think he's ready to go. I think everybody's ready to go. Like, Yeet just dropped. Can is working on his project to drop. Autumn's dropping very soon. I think he's even dropping a single tonight. Sofago is trying to drop soon. ssgkobe, I don't know when he's dropping his album, but he's been working on it. Antagonist is dropping next week. I didn't even know that. Autumn finally got back on his plug-in B shit, which he should have been doing all along. I feel like he tried to go too much into the darker lane, which I don't know, I just don't like it as much. Yeet and Can kind of rock the dark wave, sounding like a nightmare type shit while you're on lean, like you OD'd and you in a fucking trance with the devil. You're trapped in Yeet's sigil. Whereas Autumn and Summrs and even Sofago, ssgkobe, they're like more lighter. Autumn needs to like sing on Plug and B, talk about how his girl broke up with him, and so he, you know, pops a perk to get over the pain and shit. That's the type of songs I like from Autumn. So this new, what is it called, Bravo song, I'm pumped for that. But like, what was the other song, like Jumpin' and other shit? I was like, Darker Summrs does sound good too. I'm not gonna lie, it might even be better than his Plug and B, so I correct myself. But I feel like he raps more on the Plug and B shit. What is Plug and B? It's plug mixed with R&B. It's like singing like melodies over a plug beat, I guess, with like happy plug beat. So why y'all calling Sofago garbage? None of these people are garbage. Your friends who rap are likely garbage. These people have a following for a reason. Whether you like them or not, that you can't say they're garbage. There's something there that people fuck with, you know?